to Fulham United because born na boy no no mo deserve so come lose game no a game at least o de o man nya hwe kra that 1-2-2 no draw no munya 1 point no fell to them because the better team on that day in terms of chances creation and the team no was very purposeful so open behind on that day no it was the Fulham team. Liverpool time once in a while when ometimi your mother dey no break here you hear the glimpses of Salah, you hear the glimpses of Luis Diaz, but I think say one player so far all struggle Roberto Firmino from last season he has struggled about this season mo and no surprise say time Darwin Nunes eba mu no who say one should anye ene bia ba who the movement at the end sometimes we hear a proper center forward but time about mu no the movement around the 18-yard box no was very key to Liverpool's success and to buy no any point in time be able to know Darwin Nunes and 18-yard box movement not all running left and right and he was able to get the goal and also at me Abuama Salah an assist for Salah in the equalizer. A very good game. Maybe a starter Liverpool Jurgen Klopp any team no epic. But based on what happened, a game they could have easily lose. And if you're able to get a point from such a game, Overboard team Nabaso forget doing what they did our Craven Cottage against Fulham United. Tino, the team to beat so far. Once again, actually say Pep Guardiola team no. Actually said they are the team to beat. Where they maybe I'm ending last season no. I'm picking at once and they are going. Who say Liverpool stretch in the competition. I'm say Okobe here time to blend to get the best out of Erling Haaland and those Sane and the players Lord Abano to get the best out of them. But Obia who said yes, Erling Haaland any omunyam fire. But Sane movement, the runs, and the intelligence of Kevin De Bruyne is very key because one team they create a lot of chances, and if they are creating now a proper center forward in Erling Haaland, me just want to say the goal score will be a problem, and based on what we saw because Evenua in their last 3 visits no very boogie last season they about 2-2, and one Venua City Kowa in their last 3 they struggle, but why am I fast every game no? And what was Sampa and David Moyes they are one of the stubborn guys in the Premier League, very stubborn over against them because a lot of quality. That Bowen, Declan Rice, Fornals, Berama, Antonio, Susek, very good players when they are attacking. It's a one teamer. Since David Moyes take you over, he has been able to build a teamer. Tino, you will struggle. But Pep Guardiola once again, alcohol, he didn't struggle. One bet, every year 2-0 win no, and he league no ya started. But so far, based on how teams now started no, City we say, baby, I'm ending last season no, or what am I pick here? On Monday a very good result for Man City, and I think say Pep Guardiola ne maintain na Emra Tino me say baby a upe tie na area of course Old Trafford. Abra Brighton. Ebeshe Manchester United about 2-1. One game a very poor first half. Second half they came in very strong. That is Manchester United, but little too late. And again, crucial chances, very key 2 chances to Rashford. At a point in time, nobody said, "Nkobet me, I am better than what he did." But when to me, Emma United lose game. Key moment in the game. Born again, boy, McTominay. Early challenge on Caicedo and if one again or help us and Tino on your screen. Sabo any young bond to 30 minutes. Oh, sa incident we. Ni young bond with 30 minutes. A incident on any day. We ebia 10 referees edisiwa emu 8 make me ema red card.
Be
McTominay on Caicedo. A very key. Yes. And I only say on one and October no, and no pepe yana do no kwache no. Or the chen we no dia no. Very key moment. I think say one moment the United were very lucky. Very lucky because based on the records are over the years in the EPL and our teams edge record no. Tio one incident easily. Like I said McTominay edge record every game anymore. But United were lucky, they were spared yellow card and Oji ya or fan udidi mu erekoye. Now let's look at the build up to the first goal now. Brighton, you see, a similar United. Who said Ten Hag he is as admitted. Say you have a lot to do. Until changing the beard at once, just at the goal, sir. Tino on your screen. Where first go now? Brighton, I don't think I shall go on cross. No, also no far now. I second no. Go back, but born again go back. Goes no first go no. On your second now on one. So, in the national maybe I want players and confirm. Hey, about the final. Look sure.
But ya second.
Also the second. But the act of defending. Baby about neighbor no. Who say Maga late. Then there's about one player in between Maguire and Luke Shaw. So because Maguire late, Luke Shaw, they cut it in to come and defend that ball.
But we should be starting free as a counter. Where I want a box 3 against 5. But no counter.
A counter.
Very good.
So, but I said, you shall go in the second or top on him. In act of defending there, like I said, Luke Shaw, yo, but you can't force Luke Shaw because Luke Shaw no about there or no closer to goal scoring and then also moving you know so ball no say no so Luke Shaw came and tackled and the ball let through and at this point and go expect to say the next player and get rush for corner and ball Luke Shaw him and just on the track back but he wasn't there and they have a very good goal cheap in that sort of United when they were defending. But for Brighton there, very good goal and almost 1-0. Now almost you look at the second goal, where the ball came from. That and then they call the second picture and think about again the other picture now sign here. You understand Fred and Abraham and McTominay because they are a double pivot. Now Tino, personal. Look at this pass. Pass here, first Trossard airway, some pass we. Now our pass no, United 2 pivot no, so I'm gonna master line. Fred and Tomini, also master line.
We should in now so who say about flanks here. Yeah, maybe should be Guinea Cranoa. To round momentum without Mam Timama.
No, you see, the almost goes no, and yet also where than Robert can like a general, no, but you're the best go no. But Tommy and Fred, so warm. Yeah, two no John no. Our players in the warm which you know, on a major more. And there are those who are going to score the goal. And Tommy and Fred were standing there. I won't make it be so they were caught ball watching. And a pass in the Chia Mukoe. Then a quite leading him to another Fred because Bono Chamukoe. And the next picture, a more clay. Bonako, Fred. Who said the act of defending? You should be aware of the opponent at your back. And see, Bono, 8 years was born. I could draw them. Abante look at the ball. And at this position, you know, Fred and the second. Look at the guy who scored the goal. And Fred, he didn't was it. So I quick thinking. The yes, every ball no, then the ball scored. Now on him. That just nice in run. The good thing is that, yeah, as much as United have lost, by a good result for Manchester United.
Reasons?
Good in the sense that now, Emma, Ten Hag Benya, virtually what he wants. Because one thing is clear. Usha second half for time now, ma, Eriksen, Eba down in deep in midfield no. Game will change here. 2 goals now United. Goals are Fred and McTominay lost possession. About United all of a sudden they lost possession and counter. And I'm fancy Brighton team no. And punish Manchester United. Based on what we saw, Tino, I think that the results will prompt reaction. Now, Martin said United shall say time to find alternative because frankly, you know, you can't be chasing player for almost 7 weeks. 7 weeks and then store away or to say meanwhile United need to beef up our no. You understand?
So and plan A and plan B in Cabana or more plan B. Or you saying Anka or no number 5.
Yes, who's a Tehag's obsession with frankly you know. Yeah. And I say plan B and you. It's now based on the results they see no. Up from to say they need that plan B quickly.
Na mo player bi a ne mo no gina mfin fra kra Bobby.
Igba. No on the bench and you see who say at the attack area no you understand him. And also justify why certain players must be taken out of the team.
Okay.
And then there's also some who say you can't rely on players like McTominay. Because from last season Brian McTominay wow. And this is in Omwa. And bona attack person bono. Sa possession football no. Sa highland football no. So who won never first we took the ball here no we lose balls anyhow. And 2 goals in at the pointer. Tommy coach the boss no coach counter. And United concede. You know, good. United have lost, and I think say Andra we get them after the moment say Premier League ni share Andra. Abra United boy because Obia boy Liverpool ko draw Obia antehwe kroma din Obia boy United nko akobɔ mu lose ya fe de baby so
some man now.
Oh, I don't
know. Munya Liverpool be na ye hwɛ bɔ ye say team no just say Liverpool we are na sa. So Fulham for ya mo amunim ya na say this.
So it is a good start. I think say yambo team senior so. Now the Premier League has started and let's see what happen from next week going.
Matthias here, Zakito, captain.
Over.
You heard Kakra na.
Kakra because week was full of activities, you know.
Yes.
Man, a lot of time to watch the games. Too bad because of say na unu tell me penny da form. Enti sana koye but me nya botre Manchester United game no head up for a specific reason you know am person here sa game no na me we are na me dey affirm opinion of course too early so bit me akase United will have a good season or say onya good season but two Manchester United legends Roy Keane, Gardner there, Omadi Kai, Akomase, almost Manchester United is the easiest team to play with or to play against in the Premier League. The easiest team, according to Roy Keane, the former captain, and Gardner knows Manchester United is the easiest team to play against in the Premier League based on the Omohen and Nano. So, Tino.
Kabi, whether you start you now, you be here fire service for more at this moment. Yes, sir. Bremen Old Town, a bank organizer honeymoon, you say. Ejabi eda efie bi mu a am sa no odin pa ntino we de empatam wo fo no ha ya na mo connect mu ni ba bi a also mo ben ho no mo no mo nkasa mayen Bremen Old Town you say e ben organizer ho no mo ho na eja atofie bi mu a se de AC dere no ano odin nti e be so se fire service for enye mo sabri ye na Bremen Old Town organizer ho no mo a omo emeboye ye de ma se
tuno mo da se me hwia me kika so na me say Manchester United kwakope Marko Arnautovic okay no
oh yes
Arnautovic from those days West Ham the name can say he's over the top even though but Manchester United never be could no so Marko Arnautovic but let's wait and see omo adwuma ye
say mo hwe age no kwa na mo hwe performance ba be ya wo kan
yeah, the performance bad. But he's not at that top level. And Manchester United situation, they will go for him. But if you look at your team now, they will need a center forward. They will need a center forward. Per the game, Tahak person Obono, maybe with a center forward, a bit messy too, a bit me a more credit about. But what I said, Arnautovic is a player that can fit that void no is what I'm still thinking about because we heard in the previous seasons on West Ham in the Premier League and the impact any those on the bit account but all the same we say better Manchester United the coin no or Marujetti the coach is saying that he's not looking at the names maybe or her performance and the coach now will be no because you need to take an eye no you need to encounter him but not to the game Tino. A game one, you understand why Manchester United always so obsessed on Frankie de Jong. Coach, you know, I say de Jong na open no. That position that we have on the say defensive midfield area no, deep line play making makers rule no. Open one na fit that you know. Because I was asking myself question we. So where was the Manchester United high pressing and I can't answer no. I'm so Zakito, and I'm also a lot of tactical work here. I just say, when you're crying, you pay board man uncle the year. Tinema now will show no, me very many home. But I'm asking myself, where was that high pressing no? Because United were supposed to do that. Because that was what we were taught to say. Eric Ten Hag at the Eba. The time Jakito throw the hands about or starting book coaches be the kick and say na we need the red deal on ever solve a problem no. Now meaning say if against Brighton, a team share Manchester United 4-0 at Old Trafford last season. Now home. Now almost abeshia or no. Who expected Manchester United be improve over performance against that team. But me say I will support na say me say me gin some di per game am here no the Roy Keane and level air can I want to believe say oh Manchester United person we can the omo can be because our game no our pressing no was not there. They were not pressing because that was why Brighton etimbo game no Brighton Manchester United for they no more lacking say our midfield no it wasn't compact. McTominay and Fred, I don't think that they can take Manchester United to anywhere as far as say Manchester United can rely on them as far as the Premier League is concerned. So almost dominated, especially in the first half, almost dominated the midfield of Manchester United, making sure say Manchester United intimate stringing 2-3 passes together. And also up front, Rashford, any Jadon Sancho mo, some also style they will need to improve big time. They will need to improve. I'm not talking about chances are Rashford MSC, but in the game, how do we share game on Bruno Fernandes? I think he said they will have to Manchester United team now have to do a lot. And on that semi-season, preseason, no. As a still I don't preseason. Other teams are,
but teams do na capi start season say na be yo.
No, but where Brighton? No, Brighton look much more sharper than Manchester United. Brighton was much more sharper, especially in the first half. And this is Dan Welbeck, a rejected Manchester United player. Look at how automatic Manchester United team now. In fact, even though he did not score, but a lot of diagonal rounds, any or picky spot, no or running call, no take or create hole in Manchester United defense, no, and let them go by. And that first go now, Rekano. Why a movement? What's the player now? Only they were taking the cool, not tap ball to the net. When I was placing ball, the second goal any different from that. So I think that Ten Hag ever successful. He needs to improve in a lot of areas. I was asking myself, look sure, any Malaysia by or substitute to Lushon, and I said, well, no, no, you know. Because me from many times, who Manchester United say, weakest link from left side of the defense. We on midfield, on the left side of the defense, that is where who said they be around from Kakra. It is if the coach who said number 3 abadia na Obaba the starter. But no be bonus in 90 minutes and they be bamudia. Na yasem. Manchester United because this is a big team. A team many believe said they belong to the Champions League. But Sentibintino and Fama and almost struggle. Now you to say almost every player will be difficult for them. So with some few months and some few weeks okay, say transfer window will be closed September 1st. I think say intensify our what I said the young still make more conventional manaba and I say far the alternative. Last time I met some Milankovic Savic and the other course here and at that place at the point in time not meaning Manchester United obviously decline rise. Now one player no Manchester United on the target maybe your coach no target. They need to improve on me for the big time. Like not a Kito Kano. Eriksen ever bought that deep lying role. No, you could see a bit of an improvement. And I think that they also have to work hard. Say Ronaldo, they need to sit him down. No more Ronaldo until in the mind say he wants to continue playing for Manchester United. Because even though about second half one should go, but you could see a lot of movement and of course when Nimua especially the part of the match Rashford. It was a pass I know easier to score than to miss. By typical Marcus Rashford blown away. So I think Manchester United need some names. They need some players to help augment on squad. Other than that, one way the last time we will see and had this time you come 10 for. What I say? I'm sure next October 10th. Now, if you move drift away from the Champions League and even Europa League spot, no, because on performance, somebody buy there. I strongly want to believe say a typical Manchester United supporter beyond will not feel comfortable. We shake that game on boy, yeah. Now it was not working well. Things were not done properly at all, and you could see that from Ten Hag's face. Said no, or a difficult job in the sun. That to me, a baby. So I think that it was one of those things in the Premier League. Sometimes I rely so much on preseason. Now preseason, you know, when you're a lot in there for that where we are. And we have a season and not team be a equation also no better this table. That's what's happened. I think Liverpool. It was one of those things. We show game against Manchester City in the Community Shield. That not it look promising. So, I want to believe say against Fulham, Tima will qualify about Premier League for the supporters were thinking say they are going to run over them. But you know, one thing is say Fulham did well in the Championship. Two, they have their players that are brought together for many years, and most of the time say players teams live free. It's a championship, in terms of physique, in terms of a lot of things, bonding on playing together. No, more that therapy. So the coach did well, Silva did well, and was steady with Liverpool, to operate, and I'm making sure that you not give them that enough spaces to operate, and that was it. And this time around, Liverpool, almost flanks not working for no. Trent and the other defender, it did not work for them. So one of those things that still you play against a team that join the Premier League in the now maybe you will think say we run over them. That team no amount that much. At the point in time they have to score and Liverpool equalize it. So it's another thing for them. Almost they have to overcome that. Tottenham did well, winning by 4-1. It was a good scoreline for them. And also say this season they are in to make surprises. So maybe as Tottenham winning the league may be difficult for them, but placing in the top 4, Antonio Conte, as we know, no, to me, Manchester City, I'm not surprised. Even though the last 3 outings at the London Olympic Stadium has been difficult for them against West Ham, this time they were able to beat them. My game, no, but now me read by minute by minute, possession, how not Manchester City a dominating game, no, me not surprised. Say, I'll bet my Ellen Hallard register the presence in the Premier League. 2 goals from the first game, and that's fantastic. So, Tino, young Comra, now as you're moving along, no, you're making a lot about the European football. No? So far, so good to the big boys.
But I'll say, Captain Siasia, Mama, I'm right. Na Yamidi, if ye, Uncle Mosan say, now what you saw you on Semibri, and not a wolfie. Name before see a befi na Miguswa say fire service beer a ben patamubi to say. Bremen Old Town near Vorganizem. Yes, say Madaruma. A jabi at the Phoebe Moa, said the AC Derano. I know what in one Henetra at the Ensema Indian and a Babantimonia Moa. Now more attended to Bremen Old Town Fire Service for Mossam and a Yekin. Yadamase. Na Mama Yentie and Samoa. Kumase Asante Kotokosiwo. Nane Amponsa and a session of the supporters Nibinya on Twitter space. And ɔsi saa abiri deɛ nyɛ deɛ n'ani ɛhwɛ ɛne wɔn mpɛ so politics ɛwɔ team no mu anaa ɔbɛ sɛti agenda ɔbɛda ɔbɛsɔre bia ɔne management no ɛɛdwi players no ɔmo yie deɛ ɔmo welfare sanse no ɛne adeɛ hia ɛnyɛ papa sɛ ɔbɛhu sɛ kɔtɔkɔ player na wɔ pre taxi den trɔtrɔ ya na ɔpre hee na gɔbɛla ɛwɔ di so den ɛmo miɛnti nsɛm a kɔtɔkɔ siw na ne yampɔnsa ɛka ɛrefa no ho.
There are a lot of things that I have one. Genuinely, also have. I mean, I have it like the coup d'etats, the politicking, and all that. I have it. So I know what see an adjoa. Now, how much I make here? The game is the car. Many of the players car, it's your technical team car, it's your management car. About matches, infrastructure. That's all I think about. And I stress. And I was afraid I was going to break down. My spine from my neck, the cheek, my bum crack was so tensed. I barely sleep. Always working. And I'm not working because I want to prove some radio station wrong or no. To be honest with you, I don't care about those people. I don't have the time of the day for them. I think 24 about 7. I'll improve player salary. I'll improve I don't want my players going about in trotro or even taxi. I don't want that because player or trotro where then will be I could chase player or queue where Todokunu and then will be I then I could chase we need money. People come, we have innovative ways to register. But the number one primary say a bear sense or so. Let's look at virtuosity for instance. We have the amount of money that drives sports is from pay-per-view. But there is no arena in this world, no sports arena, no stadium that can house even 500,000 people. I think the biggest house is about 100,000 or 90,000, 100,000 maybe Maracana or something. But you can have 1 million, 2 million, 3 million, 5 million people watching a sport at a time on their phones, on their televisions. So pay-per-view is more important than anything.
Kotoko player na we say men say bebre na men kohwe no na kenkelan ye we hey ne ne diso aye pre e na trotron so ne ya chirika so nti den na esese me ha me ho na me kohwe nti no me de ho ne ana e me dai so pa say omu wa fe ene hia minimum nya de obi epeso sete ne politics bi ana na agenda bi ye nti de toso mienu oso ogiri ye say Kumasi Asante Kotoko duba bi a supporters ni bi e de blame no ene e beko e de ama management no ana impo supporters leaders no na emu wie na obusa ne se ofa abu number e sen a o se mo ntwe na me fun adum.
Serbia club will not be economically viable. Serbia, the club will not depend on one individual. Well, that individual can die tomorrow. Serbia will be got another players can and see and they are currently dying and see any process I know. But until seeing another far upon ourselves, say because this project is so important. Say I'm challenging those of you on this space. Even though the target from Access is 600 hours. Target is 1 million. We promise them 1 million. Even if I get 100,000 people paying an average of 5 Ghana cedis, you'll be amazed at things we can do. Can get just 100,000 people to pay 5 Ghana cedis. You can imagine the things we can do. And I know, say 100,000 and yet numbers. But when you say Ghana, and people are used to sense of like every registration process. If you go to voter register, being done for people. If you go to national identification, it's being done for people. Full registration is being done for people. So the orientation is that self-service there people don't like. Because India may average we have 300,000 people register by this time, a process that takes just 5 to 10 minutes to do. To even initiate it. If you follow in the Romania Cotocofuana, Twitter, but to register a problem. Why is that so? Because Ubina and Ubi Megaman, Mitnishan Kofo, you complain. Ubi quite Mishan report. Then you get more boom, and patch of Kotoko number essence. Before they do, Busumi and Saposumi. You see, we have supporters and we have talk porters. Some of them I call them talk porters. Obekasasa, but in very little on your wellness of a woman Kotoko 2 Ghana seats or the people they pay the management attempt and the other supporters attempt to do that. But that will not discourage us.
Nana yaw amponsa enkoma one ne supporters ni bi edi ye no ena ye de amoatie no Kotoko team no move akopiem ewo enkran akwanside bi ama ene ena mo kopiem ewo enkran na enkana mo kono preseason ni be fiti ase kakra ho with coach ya friend say Abdullah Ghazali na omuwia na bibia mu no omaye hyehyɛ ya omede beko akopiem on Turkey na Turkey mo ye hyehyɛ so betimi free on Sunday na afei omede contingent no etimi akopiem ewo ho enomo me be ko house of folk na enura ena defender mo be hwe no live ewo goalkeeper mo be hwe no live on Oiripa radio Oiripa sports on Facebook na no se Kotoko de nka keeper de msenka after munya ba ku be fry nka wie but eno anya nya nte se Moise Poiti Junior from Cameroon at touchdown inti Ocean Stars ene ne nkomo no ene go on height no eye papa inti bon me hwe actions kakra na keeper ne ya mabin hu se ebia we de emema download hu nyama be din kakra na bi mu busa se kwa me ba anti ase ana obekọ ana kwa me so betena inti ubenya shape ba ko no masters mi nsa na be woman na ehonsam ade a ewo ho no mo na ti yes Moise ho na born again or Republic Radio or Passports no oko house foka ame enka wo se Central African Republic International Yashan Kwatin and Kwashin and ye kan ho asem no me no ekase de omatumi asane no 2 years deal and then also etumi aba since August 2021 and owie Bangladesh Mohammed Esi na onye omogema has no etimi awie James wonu enso I extend 4 years e de aka ho a ono nso etena House of Folk and omanya Wisdom Bumepo. Yes, Wisdom Bumepo defender ono nso 5 years and House of Folk etimi assign no yentie ensemu a Henry Asante Chum edi to dwa omo nso na na yamponsa edwe player welfare ho no omo nso Ghanaian players no and omo say omo yen share say the be ya and at least executive committee no ebetumi decide general standard contract for all players and as a minimum wage for the players.
Executive Council were a meeting. In that meeting, they took a decision, say they introduce a standard contract across board. Standard contract, you know, and yet different from ABR, contract sign player. The details in the contract is different from Karela. The standard contract means the start date and the end date. See, and the player say 31st July. Player BI free. It's a standard. It starts from April and it ends in the next season, July. Now, and in that same meeting, the ESCO took a decision, said they want to introduce a minimum wage for our players. Even though club licensing, taking some bit of care, area on because club licensing, I insist to say, it was only player, contract. It was only player, no contract, no, a chassis free baby, ecosi baby. It's no, we're taking care of it, but enforcement is not an issue. And you know, the decision is to introduce a minimum wage, at least a start-off point, a bit free on akosro, depending on club no capacity, financial capacity. Into any PFAG, a meeting, a share of leadership, any of my meeting, have the initial discussion. After that, plan is to meet the clubs because to me introduce BB, I said draconian law. Share when you know say there are some challenges. Clubs initiate this is the decision of the executive council. At least money contract, no money players no contract. Yes, shall see free baby are good. I think the players would be happy to play.
Henry Asante Chum and Martin Nkano. Before me ba ho na ohwe Moise Poat Jr. Say ofree MLS and na before that no na ohwe mu dia na chese Cameroon under 20 no ono na echere de ma wo mu ansa na wokopiem ewo Major League Soccer no a wabe piem ewo Ghana. Nti ne de no na etwagu ewo Europa Radio or Europa Sports no bavo yenkoi
ofa udasi we hear the reflexes in the I say he's not a bad goalkeeper at all, so good reflexes and the height and so they straight away obey number 1
Betty
because obi I go for na fi Cameroon abama no de and I download the position problem about and I download no e be nya ton
also has a from
because me who story na pa me di e ye ban say em say download ton be nya amba so because we say who go for foreign na babet na bench there any wo hwe ni normal wo video kakra wo yi kire wo hwe ni reflexes no ne you know I say he's not a bad goalkeeper at all, and with this no any not just say competition be back goalkeeping department one papa of course an African campaign inti who here the best at all department na just say what me e dey inti enya bad of metie na yawo na yes enya fe say on say footballers by themselves because of the nature of omedwuma no ene senia emre omumre class teni ade no say bia opese wo koye bibi na movement no restricted and I say ebia by means of public transport enye the best enti ka ye mu pa de a danka media Ghana players ni nyina enye kotoko players nkwanya has na no ye hu has training grounds you would say player bia ba no we park in car and most of the players no and I say majority of them eba some okay fine some of the players no bad no we park on cars and the ideal situation is say ubenya say players no buy park on cars nya de na just say movement no easy the more but gobe ukona say ye ton a wonka say obokotoko nti obekwa kwese obi hu akwakoto ubekwa ko dimbi
say kenka ukoni e tone say ki obedim bi
say ene bafo nyema ko na nim ture sen say me nyem makatua ya metimi akra ne de abreme metimi mo kan say metimi
omo de app to
metimi ameki order ne de abreme
the app no what the order na kenka boutique
yes ne de dawe mo fa breme
na place na bosumi mi ensa na bosumi na yentu ayi obede no order
no asem ne kan bafo wo se ne da yeso ene de bi politics ne bi menya ho no wo hwe wo dwene sa anyema no ko na befa so wetima sesa wo mu enyemam.
I wish he didn't say this because and I say and sister because I say we oba afoforo okan and na dey go back kotoko players na mo di go be mkoto go be ni ade 2 years down the line he sister and there's nothing new about it.
And I father kropem be room wana nyesa na e ka no room here we say am father kropem na chichiri yo nti say di 2 years na bia nyama sesa ya still na no e da so ye na ni so ade hu ya
what say wakadada yate yenim asem we nya fe na yate fi no
o ande eminim so wakada
what I say nti mane na ho na de obetima ya fa ho no waye because when you swadi hunu and you swadi hunu no enye wo kan bebrebe no na de ba wo ye bibia fa ho bia na quietly no or ye bibia fa ho e ba bontia then we all see it enti na me I wish he didn't say because you see the same supporters now we encourage you almost say omomoa ma project na wo ye no emra enso aba na say enwie peye no when you call them talk supporters talk omo kasa hunu supporters it's not the best
nka ho de ka ho no na hunu kura nka ho unse kasa kasa de ya de hunu a enye but one for hunu
me pacho
say o kasa sa so o kasa sa ne hunu
e ba ne hunu
o kasa na say doso
hunu ya me word o kasa sa
e ya wo de no obora se ma de de wa nyu
that is the way I understand it
but yen clarify say
sa na me tia say o kasa de o kasa sa kasa hunu sa o kasa sa ye hunu obi a o kasa sa bia no in effect na ye hunu abani nkosi hwe anya for me it's not good. Me see me ntia se no nya me ntia be see me ntia that's how I take it. Say so kasa sa you are talkative we the way kasa ko kasa do kasa we say normally when you are described as a talkative you found say wo no asese bi wo no wa kasa kra ba bia anim until I wish he didn't say this. I will say sometimes some of these things bia unya nipa no one on one bia na on say and now you find a nice way to say it than the way he said it. Me momu de before say enye motivational enough and I say enye encouraging enough and I say enye inviting enough to tell them say we supporters no omo kasa sa wo dey some say me hunu nu kwa me dey ka ho na say enye ya say supporters no omo kasa sa I think enye welcome enye esa na say the same person na also omra na oma me ye ohia no ye hia mo mra na mama bua na ye nyina ye build na no be say no yetimi amana to ye I think a bit more refined essence obeka so omo kasa saa
bia ba otonfo bo no na ho hia na wo bia me ne kasa no use and the but unza sa de ye nyina ya ka fa bu sense o number is at least we are kotoko supporter na person wa no duru dwom dia about for at least we dey bosom we ma 5 6 and 2 6 na no yebusa na se fun odum be 3 months ana obu a se ne fun odum bi sha we ye babo wontimi nya wonya hwe na in the end
se
number is
se we share nipa no no se ne fun odum a you encourage the person say ene ye fun ya so yi ene ye ro na so ya wo de enye kasa hunu but what them tell us enye kasa hunu enti na make say I wish he didn't say these things. You see you want them we person ba no be boama ade ne ye enti how you get them to enroll on the project and only more for me important. Enti me mom there I wish he didn't say these things. I'm not comfortable.
Mimi busa yes mimi busa ba for say wan kasa hunu
no he's misquoting him.
Misquoting is saying
one can say
now one panel that you be Mike say
say you are misquoting so be a cancer no be done no to suit his analysis.
No but I'm giving an interpretation.
Opa tienie
I'm giving an interpretation.
Opa tienie one can say
Bafo me
bafo categorization. Was see there was section of the supporters from the Kasango. So he did not address those who do not talk.
Section.
Yes,
who are those sessions?
Very good. So you see, it is clear. It is clear. Say there are two groups of supporters. Who can do a hada?
Yes.
Now, Kotokwa Aroli Fabu census. Okay. Whilst ebi adiatumu yeno, there are some who have decided.
Yes, some
yet they are always talking about the club. He was addressing those people.
Okay,
it is all guys and he was addressing those. Only more. How would you know this?
So they were trying to you don't know them.
No, but he was addressing.
So he was that comment.
He was addressing a particular group of people. A particular group of people. But he has defined them. He has defined them. The only definition one more. Kotoko supporters. Name Kotoko ya di sika bebre and yet they are still talking. So don't box them together and create an impression say Obiaka say Kotoko supporters.
No, but
he was
he will still need them to pay
but he was
he will need them to pay. Yes, and why you saying that you invite them to pay. You percent for one reason or the other.
One of the ways to invite people to pay.
For one reason or the other, what did the mention say? On one casemuno, or so be honor, or send phone doom. And I'm saying that send it on the phone, and when they just say you encourage the person said, you say your phone number. You are saying
the man addressed two groups of people.
That's a Ushiano group I'm saying that any pound the phone doom. No one opportunity channel. You encourage him say, and I dare any more betting the
he was not referring to he was not referring to Oma Westia or say one more Omuntia because Utia never Makotoko Akon kind.
Say the pardon no shame no say I don't know Utia. What's the phone?
Was addressing
the person
there are says I know he said the bear. Me was saying I'm said that Pidaminsa he was addressing two groups of people.
Good.
Now on any day. That's how leaders speak. If you're a leader, that's how you speak.
Leaders speak. Surprising.
If you're a leader, if you're a leader, this is how you talk to your people. Say you're rolling up there. Sadia no ena. Ebebua ama team no one ombenya sikadi ahwe omu players ombenya sikadi aye nieme esi omani so ompeso omohwe okay sa wo mo amagye atum mo ne ye kono de mo kire se mo dokuo no mo pani ye ekuo no soso no ye wo mo ade so mo mfa kakra 5-2 no mo mfa mai ba wo mo de kasa nko a be dire team no wo mo no from top sporters no. Now, if you address your people like this, have you insulted anybody? Tino. As a bar for said, yeah.
First and foremost, Manga said, what did you be at him? I mean, say, I wish he didn't say that because
he will say it again.
We share woman now. So you place upon them as to why the need for them to contribute to the project. The politics is everywhere. Politics everywhere. But the coup d'etat thing has hit me hard because me sure be a coup d'etat ni fiba. Me sure be the coup d'etat no fiba. That
there are people in Kotoko for now you could to eliminate or to take off their own CEO, and the CEO has to bitterly complain about it. Way I asem papa I asem wa free na kwe ye ni bedi akire, because we have to know say there are people within the system omo ye coup d'etat to eliminate the CEO. Who's a coup d'etat no? Say when in the history of Ghana ni coup d'etat ni de timi di ba. I asem say so obi afa no lightly kra.
Burkina Faso be too Ghana president. Could it turn your ngofo na na ye? Could it turn Tino? What say?
Now you are ngofo. Now you are Guinea for ngofo. Okay, vote for me. Yes, ngofo bi some be ku Ghana. Omo da so na court e ko ba de bi e do mo court ne boa. Komo ya Ghana he
omo nya Ghana for.
Yes, ngofo bi some be ku. Say bi wo kotokomu dia. Ane de ni be di ache nya we say me nka boni. Tino, information be picking ye. O say kotoko team no ene na so mo kon no. By Wednesday na say Prosper on fan letter no management. The Kotoko management will terminate the contract by themselves.
The hotel no.
Yes.
So no am fan letter no mai.
No kwada. Na ye dwada. China branch china chi kwada. Na say Prosper and fan reason letter na Mr. Botin official okacha say on fam na ma.
Omo abeterminate.
Management ni beterminate.
Am terminate be mutual na say on twene beba. Pay o checks no.
Say amuni ni share inti mutual ro de entimi maso. And again, who said there were a section of the board members are now Omni Prosper di nkutaho kasa. Some were even looking at possibly mutual parting ways. Now the information I'm picking say Omni now say when it comes to the Prosper and Kotoko contract is seven money management you know any coaching nko deal it how they deal it biano omasemwa because board no crowd no they've not employed the coach. Omo de CEO no my employee no so I employ coach. Enti no ka na ka ensem na ekokokoko so na ka mo fo say bi yesi panyin tirafie ma asese dwa emfo. Enti ni ko mo behwe abehwa aka. But mo say two parties in take entering positions. So therefore with all that so therefore town no mehe onu so dia de be ma no and me so that didn't me konisi game me did no so to so therefore the best thing to do is say omo as a board no omo pon ba bi atena how Kotoko CEO no ni management no be resolve the coach issue and no omo jama you know and
the what no
in fact I'm so strong and this I'm telling me see it's coming from the board the board and I so strong
mame ko nua homra
so when say Thursday meeting no so be ba so Thursday so meeting ni beba so din board meeting no and the board will seek to meet the management and sana so mbeko take na omako and this week is going to be very 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 eventful
yo Kofi mamra ho na
oh betima aka
oh na mo dia o busaka ke woni
o ma me bra
oh fam no
ngam the 2 minutes amano
oh fam no oh basa tazi etuko basa bre etuko
oh man 2 minutes
Zach sabre esu wo bana
ya bola 7 mesra abola etiefo no I'm very interested in the discussion here.
No case of camera ni wo busaka ke
Nyakupo na boa da
ba man 2 minutes ngam pemo man who dey see e bia ntime busa say no you wana ko view dey come 2 minutes mami
oh na bi wo busa ke ko oh
da unto ayi bi how team busa with interest
can make my 3 lines
open 2 man
okay
man
because this week premiership ring na me hu team o masapa me hu
wahunu
of the 20 teams
oh nya too
they was sapa
enya too early
there was some on the
baby too early
after no me first one number 2 team coffee me that so am 1 minute number 2 man who say if man anya precision Brighton oh roman o man train ko man ko be
ebia tin ya
o man mo ball preseason here team bia nya preseason here
Massive me no go fi cobra.
Ricky, you go.
Right.
I'm not for kasa fi mu.
Since Usho.
Oh, mama coffee mra.
Usho goalkeeper bia. Asante Kotoko Elfano. Obabe add up to Abrante friend said Dan Lad. Said Dan Lad na ankasa no. When you enormous experience. But a club no a competition a very very tough competition. A very difficult task in Asante Kotoko Kwakurem no. That's the CAF Champions League. The idea of Asante Kotoko is to making into the group stage. That is the primary target. Asante Kotoko is set for African, and I think it's a modest target. You get it? I mean, on na adwene say gidi be a semi-final and also a trophy because they are not there. But for them to get that momentum, no, they be in the subsequent years, and I was Asante Kotoko to making an impact. Impact and so the South Africa, the best and answer at least the betimi a betimi some indication say indeed you are ready for Africa and so betimi going to the group stage. Kotoko F45 in the goalkeeping department on our cover this goalkeeper the number. So share the reflexes in the now so share the anticipation. Now so share the dice in the BBA warrior. A child says well banner say it's me far the manner. This will be a great addition to Kotoko goalkeeping department. You get it? And to Oba the work of the technical team, you know. Sene be a befa bet. The me last season there. Just maybe Dr. Ogum any probably the narratives in bit me assassin. But last season the new players na ba Kotoko no e fama omo pa. You get it?
Yeah.
New players e be remu de ma Kumasi Asante Kotoko e fire pa. Discussion bit me ayese. Kotoko team na e create a healthy environment for all players. And two,
where they been to from that.
Okay, here pa mommy.
They don't go free. Booklet, and I'm at school for your adequate thesis presentation. I thought for coffee,
so Entitino bet me abase. Kotoko team na kasa create healthy environment. My players na traveling very well at the time of mobile. The next thing so say, ebiana coach na wo no. And the team a psyche players and new players no team blend or me fa edema. So you better whichever way a bit me akọ. But I think said the year hwan ne de. Enye penalties no ko receive no. But say na person who qualities in the goalkeeper, to boss and the goalkeeper and the reflexes, how dive, how save balls. And not an bit me the assess how quality he is. And I think says with me add up to Kotoko team now. This will be a great addition for Kumasi Asante Kotoko. Clementino goalkeeper American asim goalkeeper legend Matthias Mbie ye mo power Aduana Stars. Cameroon goalkeeper bi besen ko Aduana Stars. Ko ye ne justify ni bibia no so much impressed. Why ayi ofi House of Folk oba no otache down House of Folk. Zatam na House of Folk ne Richard Ofori entry. Alawa I'll conclude bibia. Enti no mutimi create space and farmer goalkeeper no. Ana goalkeeper no obi recommend and then ma Aduana Stars. No best ni twem ko Aduana Stars. Fa goalkeeper na to so ma me born again. And no ko justify na fa wo mo yi so much. Oh coaches ni we no go transfer mo say no like mo pe Ghanaian goalkeeper wa that last season. Like mo pe goalkeeper onim terrain no. Goalkeeper Ghanaian goalkeeper last season he was part of the league. Onim terrain no. Remember another video that shows where they a say he's a goalkeeper and some ball playing goalkeepers no. We natural only ball na ankasa ball. But mama another video a on the reflexes how save or dive save balls. Hey. So goalkeeper after some year so what as in terms of the performance in there. Omo okay. But omo we na some ko tenance na some discussion na omo say omo pe a goalkeeper last season or that Ghana Premier League.
Kofina o checks na chese almost you okay with the performance.
You okay with performance no. Performance no many doubt about performance. I'm telling you sir, House of Folk would have picked the goalkeeper. House of Folk and go back pick goalkeeper no. But omone ofure and Saturday obey justify and no buy omo hwe na there was no need. So somebody recommended say when fan ko Aduana Stars go.
Keep on the treasure.
Top performer, top performer. And that's what I'm no. But now Tino, Mami Rami to House of Folk. See, Accra folk yesterday na CAF for teams are almost CD omo proud to parents na ebeko no for African Champions League, then of course the Confederation Cup. And CAF ACD team friends say Accra folk say the first round of prelims and House of Folk any part of it. The first round of the prelims. Oh no! See, House of Folk ebe skip the first round of the prelims, you know, and Clementino, I tell you that there are a lot of positives about it. In my opinion, be about House of Folk skip that first round of prelims in positives in Kwa, because there was a certain relation with finances or relation with facing the possibility of being eliminated in the first round. Me bajati ase. House of Folk ebo first round na. What's the last season on mobile Champions League no. On one team bi no manya problem ti House of Folk be ball game no Africa. That club no. And a House of Folk SN 2. And a House of Folk qualify. And near House of Folk, yes, you do a first round of the prelims. It means that Omo facing the possibility or the risk of being eliminated in the first round. And the House of Folk Number 2, you know what goes on when it comes to the financial aspect of playing in Africa. And the House of Folk work JS Swara not to go for the no I am papa financially. It's not an easy task. And then House of Folk and travel and go country bia. So financially, it's also be club no. The third thing is that House of Folk now, and in terms of preparation, I think we start here. And the House of Folk will have an ample time for preparation. And to offer the first one, the possibility of being eliminated, or my escape, no, the financial aspect of the club, no be save club because on kutu kwan kwere. And then the supporters in this country, moncha boss are. No one can say we game or a class sports game. Never say. African here. Then the third thing is that House of Folk ample time for preparation. And it's a Bano House of Folk being seeded. The beer about it in catch say a positive for the club. But the reality is that Bibi say you don't go and sleep. This is the time I also House of Folk get Juma. No intensify in the pre-season you know. Ebesine minyanya a roadmap for their pre-season. So House of Folk Elko Cape Coast. So Trakra. So Beko Hemfa. So Beko outside the country. Friendly matches also obo. No the prepare, no the condition team no for African. Ebesine, I'm here to have that program from the official position of the club. Ebacho teni pa. Te say na yet here. Asante ko to ko nim so Beko teki. That is the program. Ye kwa ko ye program I say ni aba. Ebi on be a week or 2. All over the world. See, started pre-season. Utim say clearly, club na ewo program e down say ye ko bia Asia. Ye besna twema ko United States of America. Ye ko bobo 2 matches ewo ho. So House of Folk can come out with their program say. Ye be ko Cape Coast. E bia mu nyansa opportunity to travel to Cincinnati no Hofiam. Ewo elsewhere. Be e be program no e Cape Coast ho de kwa akoshe for 2 weeks. Ye condition players na do makwa akọ Africa. We are here to have a comprehensive program for their pre-season. And Mr. Abebe Mikasa Simwe say Africa na yebono. Already the North Africans they've taken the lead. And they enya yenjintum. E yomo competition and a kwa bobi. Ayesa kwa Champions League. The competition is Madrid womo competition and kwa bobi. So you need to get a lot of energy so you can catch up. So House of Folk compelling for no. Ebesina club ni nyanya a program for their pre-season. What are they still waiting for? Clementino. Omo chadodo.
He can't tell me so almost check on their program for preseason.
Chania every scanner my own winter will walk as a coach and I'm fanquay.
Baby free baby and a thing as a carbon in nature. Me bajata say a bit like I say technical team management board bell canning your aboma a carbon in house of folk. I hope you are getting it. And here the club house of folk in nature. And meaning say and now I can say what's the last week me my legend hint to be said not cast it dear Jim Kobasa our house of secretariat. It's on the premise of getting players for the club. Club need any recruitment. Ebi kwa was a biba. Ebesinet ni na no they are far behind in terms of players and I was on mutime bano. Jonatu kwe fi odi eda ho. Atukwe.
Jonatu kwe Lagos City.
Translate tune.
Wenga.
Eda ho.
Can you say your medical screen in review?
Me and one update to legends what the bibe badu we are.
Okay.
Then Kasim Razak. Last week Wednesday Thursday me feed Saturday na meka asem a day before some beka asem no Razak ekwo secretariat wo momni ni di nkomo Jonah Atukwe ekwo ho momni ni di nkomo these two players
last week.
Yeah. And Jonah Atukwe no he is seen as a replacement for Patrick Razak. The Kasim Razak is seen as a player or not the new role no is already defined because at the ho medical chim say Nuruddin Entime starting season, you know, they will need a defensive midfielder. The idea of Benjamin Futu it has been put to bed because Mpenifone say there's no way for Benjamin Futu at House of Folk. It is a Futu Entime. They have only one hope in getting a quality defensive midfielder, and that player is Kasim Razak. Ebesine, the day has not been closed yet. Meaning the stage I could do, but the reality is that House of Folk ain't close to there, no. We are talking about a coach or yet preparation for Africa. Clementino, I am not careful with preparation. You baby a bequaba, you the problems in a bequa good coaches. Eso. Never told any pa. And to your best in there, so one child coaching may be okay preseason. One child normal warrior, players about players, one year how normal was saying, eventually. The club no African as went to performer. Then we come and analyze the technical and tactical department of the team.
Okay.
But football it goes beyond that. And to Mr. House of Folk for Omonyo Monoman in Temna, you who the way forward. Legend we are. Now some medical class was in terms of
Zach.
Oh, is that people no?
People from Zaho super so TV parato from Nana. Where cobra? Rembra. On Ogum.
Yeah.
People talk from Neno. Exclusive on Dr. Prosperity Ogum.
Me sha say am nwe
you. Zach, young cobra na.
on some campa.
Tino. I think sir, yes, you understand. Me now you know the audio of Rania Ponsa on the Twitter you know on the supporters aiding Komono. Now Tino Arabakwa, you know, I am in pay, you know, when already you put in your mind, say, some will be a plot to something against you, agenda, and those things, no, could to, minimum, is that the case? Is that the case?
Any person, any party, most until we any paya, you can't Jose, Edenia, the me, and you'll be on a bepamasem. No, and natural. So, a natural, I will nipa, your brother, me say. Obi edundo e dey bedo be town you understand but when you position yourself say now make you as a who know and say oh some people are e dey comfortable on tumia because me say sisi ano there's any be a church say obi person otunu kotoko ye wo ye ka no kra Zach sade ho anani ho sisi
no you see they are politics
the town.
He used the word coup d'etat. And he said,
I don't know come day one say a question of Busai. If the question of Busai there you would definitely ended up by mentioning as one kind. The question was that oh yeah, I was in I know that your question take ABR.
I mean I mean for ABR.
Where the
answer worried about politics and has agenda setting against me. What? No,
so music the question say bad. Nobody say any word.
Okay, Zach. But for the onyatisimu sa Babo Zach.
No, but you see, definitely, young him say Kotoko as a Kotoko based on previous administrations and previous experiences, there are some challenges that you face here and there. You understand? But may the word coup d'etat and a strong word. You understand? The word coup d'etat is a very strong word. Very, very strong word. And fine, if that is what he's saying, but the fact is that if we pick it on Ponsa the CEO, so we can say around 2 years on 1.0 as Kotoko CEO. Yeah, we can see around 2 years. As a new year, as a new year, on 2 years as Kotoko CEO. So, often the Juma, why Kotoko? The plus are more than the minuses. The pluses, offer the plus of Nana Ponsa the CEO of Kotoko, more than the minus. You understand? He has done a very good job because in 2 years, we'll be about the league on the second. He ain't the circumstances on the second. Because I remember when Soto Tamani and I about this year, last year, the league, I was emphatic, say the Barbara factor was very key in them losing the league last 2 seasons. And when the almost ever back, one of the reasons that made them massive on the league, was the playing Barbara factor. And he has won the league. The infrastructure, what he's doing, and today, we share the salary cap of Kotoko. Anyhow, the players know, he has done a very good job. And you wish Obenya enough time, Obenya a serene atmosphere to continue working. But you see, the issue about supporters, say, if you want to be heard, now as a supporter. Asma can hear as a in a group. It depends on what you contribute to the club. As when I come as a powerful, because their contribution is very huge. Now, I listened to the early president. Why Pisu was like because at the point in time, I said on any supporters in them wasn't a so he admitted and yet free resources but issues are never bonting. Supporters, some big men, legends beat me, issues with the media. And my new supporters in the team. It's a little bit only that atmosphere wasn't good for people. Ali. It is supporters are strong Ali because so Ali and the budget. I'm saying every year is about 20 or 30% or so from supporters. Every year, Ali and the budget Tino. There is a percentage. It's coming around the club from supporters. It is also it depends on why you contribute to the club. Because you see, Zebia and the Fabusians, Munko. But the numbers that are there, and you're encouraging. The numbers, because which are the numbers? For example, now if you are monitoring them, maybe on space here or Twitter, or now the number of people are like go on the space, Tino, too massive. Some numbers in the air for by now, come space now.
Okay.
Me say, what are the numbers? Captain, space now. Figures now, or space no. Nanka sa ko for ni na no. That's a people mo ko space ko come adwene obi no we no and go for why and go for away no. Sa numbers no anka mutimi enya sa time no just on their phone to click and register for business now. But na can't nanka sa asem.
So I say ehun da bona saba for me na for registration challenges no. One
day we even win the league, they will not registering it. Time ben better. Essence time na ko to Korean league. Ko to Kabo Bola FA, they are winning the league but no money. I think that yes, you understand him, the frustration because you think that you as a management there as a we be to make the club in a very in a position and you make one kind. But the supporters are not coming. They are not giving you that support that we in terms of financial. You understand? And to share even numbers like Babayara, very poor. ɔmo yɛ ɛyɛ fabusa source ɔmo nyɛ ɛti mi ne first session ase I understand him very well because ɛnyɛ ɛtina aka bi aka how why supporters no and contribute massively even though the club is performing now beyond that house of folk enim sɛ Kofi ɛnya news we are I'm told say Lagos City's for no finally I saw Monton Jonah to Kwebium. The decision they are not going to say Jonah to to House of Folk. And you don't know any that boy Ampedu. The right back. People know who you are. Okay, if you see people know who you are. Now the final decision is that Jonah to will not Uncle Baby.
Lagos City.
I'm told say just last week.
They are trying to convince him.
Okay.
Oh, yes, it is that one is a player or years on his contract. Players now time. Players now years no. And yet that's 2, 3, 4, 6 months in a day. You can't force your way chinchina as a meko. Only team no because of team one on them because who years on your contract. You understand? It's what I'm hearing they say this weekend. Who say problem cities for face they say papa na team there no had an issues. Financially there was a problem. He had serious issues. It's a man and a man sikasam akotiam ko
3 months, 4 months, 7 months.
So this weekend I had information say on match say aye nyama bia week ya no they are trying to clear some salaries of the Lagos City's players. Now boys nenya one day to start the preseason because almost only start here to start working. Eti the Martin say Jonah to House no cities for no there they are not ready to deal with House of folks see how mutia say omo tomboy no boy there unu say boy no ne ni akampo na tiere ba ko bebi akamiti no hwana boy no so ti area hwana boy na ti the boy is willing boy there on House of folk his word that he wants to play for the club. Okay. But now how do House and Lagos City's negotiation? It's one assembly because now City say the boy is not for sale. So that is the position now. The boy no on the right back and Pedu Omunyano are not for sale. They are not ready to deal with any other club on these two players.
Captain Brana, people, Mr. Tua fan from was sitting at the book. And
I'm saying, Mr. Tua Bantino. Okay. Now, me jam 1 minute. You are accountant any rawda any other for no come to 1 minute ya fatu so you are not the man what to way ultimately I'm the two ya for mommy on another issue in interview no you know me person me dwell on the import of asem rather than ebia or cassette ya a section of supporters be 1% ya or more edipa kasa de so kasa eden so only ripa interact na we in someone language bi ho enye dead to be it doesn't necessarily mean say insult what does it they have to construct that language you know I will forgo no na ma hwe asemana do kind of person kire first of all I say asante kotoko support be wi ati nya say eti ase say na ya amponsa management we wo change kotoko hawa supporter behave any set of team yes you running on to meet the standard the we are seeing na echo no
and so ya kapia nya easy
na o ya add into be about for kase and no so adu hu dey so keep to himself no and so adu hu a e no sika no de be nya ya bottom sika supporters no be boa supporters no boa directly and indirectly directly ni omuma je revenue ni ene ma omoye indirectly ni say the name omoye no ebetimi ama ba for company bi ono say no sekotoko team am de mo ko batana ma de ton de ebeto e de say ko trias ka de boa indirectly no e de sekotoko census na omoye no omoye amana save these two ways once on business ka direct for the supporters no busum bia ye ti omo no indirectly sekotoko ko sha ba for company na or the bond data beto say your supporters do what say the dem count your 10 million 8 million supporters where the figure no da ho something that we hear we hu or the tra say ba for sade o to say and go for something bomb because e be ba e je ko ba sa modern way aye football no the anti teams bebrebe na teams no run on raise on budget o to top players ni e fa bi free ha ni e fa bi free no na teams no run yie no san o pese kodokotoko no ko etinsembo e bi e ka wo tia enya wo de but I don't think he meant say obeto didi kotoko support bi atem membom no o ka no kre no na se taka se aboso ba ana magya paye no ese ogboso na okoso e de ba for sa de da so no ntimi mfa nhyele tirim na da ho de bia so do sika na ode ye de a e no so no yiri sika no akoye na de o wi anu akamaye monko hwe na ya mposo o ideas e bia oni sika no but o ideas o ba yo show the o ye ne kire say asante kotoko supporters e bua na ideas no asante kotoko the next few years to come no e betumi compete with the likes of LL and Dems Saturday na me pese first of foot am de ma hwe ya na ya on when so who agents what my bibi and I'm not can say 100,000 people 100,000 $100 obe sister do one Asante Kotoko ada Kotoko supporters in challenge no over ada Asante Kotoko supporters in challenge no and why should I dwell on language you use anyamede Asante Kotoko ni stadium and some banyina or say se menyani pa 100,000 mama me pa 100,000 me mamu a 20-seater capacity stadium Kotoko supporter be I want to believe say so stadium so stadium so Kotoko stadium obehuru de one reform so we but omunye enko me nimbe bia kwakudu and what a lot of ideas about that to ha sade man na obetimi aya sika but people are not just hitting to the core so I feel say as I'm not going to supporters no yenyintum say e brother and say almost down on bi it's not about call on radio hey your 6 years anya kotoko supporter you say ya chiwe bebo enu hu hia yes you want to say ya chiwe bebo no munya dia ebema team no afrim pempenso e wo mu akodu pempenso bia so that now sorry what's the ultimate kotoko ni but that thing you don't see it but you know that problem no too why some free as and Kotoko supporters omu issue as management ni no the management also has an issue over the management also has an issue
and
from the one I can say and I they say buy ya na demonstration adeba ko mo ya de say o social media fantastic but me the be catch you say you forgo the traditional media and you have your own problems me man had the opportunity to meet Empanifua but for now kan Panifua it's Empanifua this Kotoko sense omu pa omu ye any problems omu face
omu tua
any omu tua Empanifua omu kofa ba afo no omu ne dan no omu yes adwuma no any problems omu hia 2 weeks ago me no nanam yes yeah pani ba ko
me dey show me na so maka say
the management recognize those Empanifua some no na yes adwuma no and the Empanifua feels to say adu ba bi ase ya jade na bo mo so hwe so person wo ya de e ba Kotoko na say football team now the tight team no performance e bo league match Kotoko bo coordination ti e ba ko register ye wi na ati akoda Kotoko ko bo has ye ba register ye wi na ati akoda unhu ade ni ye ade a wo ye for the future the management have to calm down say Asante Kotoko management almost from social media no mo nkoso nye de bia me kasem chiro say wo ba na say your old system ho a you don't just flash it out you do that alongside also the na wo dia ba no na wo flash na yefrim but they don't do a lot as far as that traditional how to get to support that say shanam no kan sem that's your telephone no kan sem two different things some show now no kan I can be able to convince you
to ubeje atumu say on the part of management almost so fail to
o some make us
I master statement from the in that test in that test
Bafo ma min kasa. Bafo.
Bia na me test to.
Zach, yan kwai.
The next na ya on say.
Mboso betie.
And the management ni say. So if you want to deal with Asante Kotoko supporters to get to them no. Ekoburu say ebia no anticipate. Ede sa nema no get to them. See from. Hwe ebia ya betman santa
obu census na say dey kan ye omo ye no mo na
omo na ebre no te say omo sikasem a shorty sikasem ayeden den ade no so ye sika ye say the nam na yi nam yanka so Sekodoko expect Sekodoko benya 10 billion so who committee 1 billion dey koya dia e ha adwene so me feel that the management can do a lot
okay
so no mo team up no mo nyina nsi form so if a be house to house a be home to home a be work to work no more yesterday he will get the numbers now the first time you say about 19,000 people a little over 19,000 register a little over 19,000 a more about 9,000 a little about 18,000 kakrebu go so and about 9,000 out here so we are be half and the but me person say so we just sign no must from one the improvement baba now 1 minute my fan consider baba no mo biem happy birthday enko to Ellen Adom
oka odia no amu bia
so obeka so obeka ho no once oka ho ha no
what was me call ho bia dey
fatos me say me choose oka ho ha
so ti we dey
we don't do this for this my boss but me catch oka ho ha onya na me no na
ye mama
yes we Mary Prempe onu ye bi me nuaba o New Jersey United States of America ai na na jo aso hina wa nya ba bi ko ro so chan Prempe ne baba.
Okay.
Because after an affair, happy birthday into no. Many penny park office in New York, and all day so a day man. Now I can't answer Ellen Adom. Wada, and no so woda. It's a happy birthday to Ellen Adom, your accountant wife, and Mary Prempe in New Jersey.
But me come to you na people na filter from no what dia ba. E ye fet homeopathic clinic here the trends I be pano san say and the yent for stroke ntie sa kasa no fibroid pressure ulcer asthma no ni nyina e ha nkrofo ye pa etene de eso ni so ye man fans me say no nkitinkiti bi afidie ni hwe na ye oya de no no I tell you ba mu aduro acha 3-4 days no hu sampa mame aduro ye adwuma nti bomodem na fa de hye no ko ahene kokobem eti junction no so wo hye de wo kwa no odi adanse de wo no so ba no so di adanse 0246 728 675 Quick Credit and Investment Micro Credit Limited. Tia. Was it we here Casa Bebre? Oh, Ghana card no bra, Bosiano ho, Yama be faster Teduma, Fasha Man Finfini, Untimin Joe to a canoe cry, Facotiaka, workers in Mudjuma Gadim Gadem, the own here Colotra Bia, and also we here no internet so the number is here now for a quick for 0596 920 833 0596 920-833 Kulunga na namto tuode ba ninu no official ase no we simu da no ka wo se dey prostrate no free 40 years iko na ha adwene ye pa wan hwe ye de raba akɔhwɛ ba mamu ntu hia hunchun capsules na aboa ma Johnson no etima koyi ntu fita bi di akire ba e be si saade ne nyina no kwan na ne nkyese ne nyina mo Johnson mo hyehyew Johnson kokokokoko hia hunchun capsules wa wie no na de Mr. Kill no enso ade ataya akire Mr. Kill no de aboa ma ba ma wanted de obenya de sisi na be yie modwuma watime gina na so nso audi mensem ema de uyo ba bia ema araba bazen tablet no ebi empower bag him sansa ebo ma menstrual pains no ekɔ flow no nso eba kama na yemfie ho ɛho achi yopo ye ekɔ fedimens apidang hadmi daifama ni nyina no 0244 275 429 so jo
oro sudonko as usual wa recti aranke ora Kofi Ricky Chena Mbese Medidi kan or say Kofi's ranking this morning or say content 9.0 in-depth knowledge about house matters 9.0 ecstasy 9.5 anxiety 9.8 pre-season not clearly programmed energy 9.5 the energy in delivery met the usual levels. Na wa born in Semama. Good morning, Kofi. I say I've started withdrawing my listening and reading space on most social platforms and stick to the station where I hear the things I want to hear. growing old. And as if 1,000 of efforts and the energy we put into point fingers at management is used to improving the viability of the census and other fundraising programs, we will not be where we are. It's also don't call right. Now, Manchester United supporters somewhere reach out to me in any case, me crano. My dad just some person me can in I'm an insem no. Be another time. Say you were around that.
I don't lose your mom everyone.
It be advice, it be a warning. Say they don't want to hear anything from me on Manchester United. Auntie, so I've my respect your opinion. No. Now, my main quick one on goalkeeping. Me just say bad for as usual or pontificating.
Goalkeeping.
On Kotoko goalkeeping no. Or say the abbe they just done like you on beton and I say ebia no na make us me say me can be
no question is ebia
the all kind na the all kind na me say me can
be the reflexes I saw
you know me say why the me can say Kotoko has a certain history with time with goalkeepers so bekaya at a point na Kotoko ampe abeka ayoma onim say Kotoko keep about 2-3 national goalkeepers at a time do baby opa check Africa Cup for no Boze Fuseni Hojo Ka or Achiezwa so and then a goalkeeping trend na assistant of football mo this time there you need a number 1 yes I go for be obomode number 2 bi aba na ho abasem o ka se na no Manchester go for Branty be official nim that change the year o say omo share ne bo na mpanyimfo so omo twantro ebo na omo share no ma fa anya adwuma but we there on say asare no minim say kwa me ban obi moving on to aso then asare no e wo ho then goalkeeper amoka se wa bay and dan la the say in the course of the period no so also be cry you have enough hands to keep the bar for him say a good thing Kotoko and then trahe o de check 82 ni 83 for any ade no time e ko ba say e wo say Haruna Yusufu ko no we Dennis asma making is a be okokan onima de kro ko ba say Haruna Yusufu ko no na pa wo at a point Kotoko kipu zito ni kwesi apia so at any point bo say better so na ya open so ya ade wa Africa you need a very strong squad.
It was no more doing national call up when they even said
no that all of them were local players once no bia e bobo no wa ha and Africa Cup ne club reps ne here omo
okay
ha ne here omo so mbebo team no but you know mamenya ne quick na me then on supporters no me move aba siasa ka bi about traditional media and the social media today all over the world attention is on social media near Ghana no exception so if you're a media person jitum say adwuma kakra e move to the social media timentan radio station gas will be a mame ho ntini bakra is getting it wrong me nyɛ sure say Manchester United for yi Arsenal for yi Liverpool for yi omo nsema mo nya Twitter ya na mko fa biwa meboa
ma ye hadi
na no adom moto ni we ko Barcelona
ye hide power pani na wona ho no pen wo ti open ye go radio no no ti awon say we bio
but dem chance traditional media for ne fa the whole social media na be kan
ntomu no nya ne
usually no say that is the order of the day
I didn't mean no France one kan ye come
no but me say na very difficult dealing with so with one post you are able to deal with millions of people. So what I say, me in case a yes obini tradition, but today's world is about the social media, and they intend times we are saying yet, and no more me business, no, almost na they do Zoom meetings, send things, then me ka kusi say supporters na say fabu sends us no koso because Kotoko management metna FM stations are. I'm saying that FM station for no why involved biano. When say okasa and now oka bibi as adia able say na ne Kotoko supporters. Okay, he made a point. And I think that's what we should say. There's no way you can get even more than 100,000 people. Oh, baby bako. It's not possible. Maracana ne one new camp money the stadium is super we are say be mad 500,000. But eyeballs, you can get over 1 million people watching one thing. Now some Manchester United boy check one more way. One way. It's not the sana akwakoye. Tino. Media menkwa minim. I'm so much impressed with Abrantie na friend Nana Amponsano.
So far.
I just say I see me who no say the will see any ball. No? That's the way it is done today. One more issues, you know. Probably, in my opinion, are people who probably either someone to say the air ball and nasty.
Yeah.
And now say they have decided, say this guy.
Oh, sir.
Yeah, it's a son of Sododo. There are people like that. And nothing as I keep William one so he could say, you see, unim say we are say we biano, metui, meaning say be a jumaya yedi, no biana support ye. Baby, one once a musa haria kujina baby. No or camp program, no can one once a more. It's very surprising. Also, be a so I say me entire chimney against, and that's normal, that's accepted. But obi a won in Nekoba now you expect him to be part.
No through a cheek can
all kinds of for. I think that's an answer he gave. But me anytime I listen to that young man, say me anytime I listen to him, now I impressed. And I feel I have the sense to say these are the kind of people we want. Not even at Kotoko alone, even at the GFA and all other clubs. Because in TSC of football is so deep. Deep. Okay, Zambia football what is a yes. You see, this is a CEO who has met his supporters on a Twitter space. Ubusama sem na me yi ano. Ubusama sem na me yi ano. Asema bebusa no hu muaye.
No de baba.
E na o de ba. Enti sa fa anonim. Na me check bibi about Alali supporters na Zamalek ni sa teams akesen. No team. Yeah, me say obi kan ha say o say kotokoko ye say the Alali be no. Enye yeda. Me na meka. When you don't have a fortress, so only supporters omu jina wechi. Nazaki to cut the contribution of Alali. Omu won go from Alawi. Omu ultras group no. And this team bia me catch us I watch Liverpool Brighton. Team omu kwa Liverpool omu move. You have thousands and supporters following them. And whether they are playing home or away, you can intimidate them. Now we are this no more. So any team or see the heartbeat of any football club and supporters. No club team bien we are say kesia the supporters. So give me an example. And it's a team that Chelsea one be peja do baby na Liverpool ni Manchester ni Arsenal for no. You ma because we are Manchester City. Champions League ni adie nyina because they don't have those numbers. So if you are a big club, adie ma ye kesia your numbers. And why we are and no na I the concern of the young man. And to show mu be or car someone about convince those who are not joining. You can't be talking. So yeah, the casa baby, you become a talk sporter. And if you cannot be part of this basic fabu census, you cannot call yourself so a Kotoko supporter. So can we as our numbers we have some money. Obi ka say we have money ben waka. Yeah, but it's in Basrenia Basano pay. So, Tino Timami Cobanim. Namimra, dear, Mammy, my duty to amensem so. Namimra, the art of form.
Boga about then so.
Only to the Metrasono. Until the Metrasono. But Manina way say, I had the Wabano. Now they are guys and better one. Yeah. And almost young and you say, be oh, yes. No, to their own Bibia. Why are we winning the catch? As a match. So to me, can ask them. To me, can ask them. Nazo to me, manage fine. But me, Manaya away. They say Canadian dollars. 6.5. Oh, dollar no back where
so you back to see a ya
hand no
ebetimi ya la
eno de me mana ya we
so ba beto ni company for ha
na sani brother bi be ware na he pictures no me achina mu ni fie ni mu wa hume na se Dennis na busu afo nya wa brochire o ne maame ne papa ne nuanom ode no fa se fo mam nya na me mra no nya kwan kebe Prosper Ogum Tino the paper that I've chanced on good Wednesday and Thursday be any Prosper and Kotoko the contract is over
from whose end
say me can say Prosper and
Kotoko can too
now what member say me used to picking your Harry word mempe what I'm hearing what I'm hearing what I'm gathering and it say Prosper has again and again and check cry in the last 72 to 24 can I say 96 on in the last 96 hours if you fear that no I be seen now no pay a discussion has gone on. I'm a Prosper any Kotokono or my agree both parties in principle.
Yes.
Say on to Jumano so. And that the other details will emerge later. And you know, say Wednesday and not Thursday near the Kotoko board will share Buma. The discussion is not about whether Prosper will continue. Whether no, now it's agreed.
Okay.
He's not part of Team Nekoteki, no. Onikotokonia sem. They will trust the other issues out. He wants to live peacefully. Kotokoso epese ono so kotwa na adwuma so peacefully. At least he delivered the league title for them.
Yes.
Coach in the G League na management board abuano. Wa ade okwazi koto waji 24 time. Prosper is part of that history. And the asem wa aba no pay said they are not waiting for any Wednesday or Thursday. Okay. If we fear that now be seen, I know the day, but I'm Besemeka.
Oh yes.
If we fear that now be seen, they have settled the matter.
Okay.
They have settled the matter.
Mo am better meeting beto dwa e na.
Bibi anto dwa Prosper no ko meeting bi beto dwa. No mo ko discuss. Enyema bi e the exit ways. But as for now, he has told them, say, mumpefo from an enyemo dwuma no. Okay. Where just say okay sir and you that's abem obi anko be ojamjai ya dia hwem
say a chief for dodo na be person ka be hint and minim say na what the ho na kakra be ka ho and the idea say obetua bibia na wontua bibia say
o wie part 1 no say yenyina ya tie ho ase obi a be ko abra enye hehehe bia but afiri wo no ko no eno mesa to aso akire no
Mami paper no. Mami paper no.
One say of course. And say Kotokoni Ogun there. Ebe discuss on the
there should be some clarity.
Mami paper no na o kan clarity. O kan the clarity. One can say Ugwada. One be say okay na clarity.
What you say? So what one find the letter na Ugwada Kotoko so be terminate.
And no clarity.
Complete.
Make me clarity.
There's no big about
it. Make me clarity in sense. All the any clarity. They make clarity in say Kotoko no Odumeshia.
Yes.
They have decided to terminate the contract. Make clarity.
Both of them.
I make a day a better than Kotoko Kwai day.
So mutual.
Minkase.
So you mutual.
They have the day.
So you for the other kind of
they have decided say. But Kwamba say why extending the contract.
Okay.
Cheno another one. Kwamba oko Ethiopia.
Wow.
Kwamba is going to Ethiopia. And also people but we don't know what to. Na say dan kan.
Here pa.
Enti Coach Prosper Ogum. Wa board technical committee ni management no. Amane say onto adwuma no so.
Okay.
Nti omonto now they have agreed say the contract is over. Details anyhow they will plan the exit clauses will be discussed later.
The Prosper has resigned.
Unisum cement Ghana for nyina the stamp na nya tim so awie say obomode na wonya bia concrete na wo ye blocks no tiles no plaster no etwa neat e ma ne chene e ma nyema ye kama e grassroots company ene de e ba ye o ma de ne ko santaso on about opposite Unity Filling Station 0273 664 441 post in na dro menom na